It's just been announced now. Okay, so. Ooh. So we might be like making it mandatory for like international, basically like anyone, all travelers, international travelers, coming into Canada to basically like get coronavirus tested. So this is actually a good thing. Yeah. Anyways, today is coronavirus day 322. However, coronavirus cases have increased. I knew this had to happen. This happens all the time. So things that sort of get a little bit better and then they get worse again. So we have 2,093 coronavirus cases. Okay. So this is like above back in the 2000s again. So today's coronavirus cases. Toronto's back in the high with 700 high cases. Peel region 331 is from Peel region. 228 York region, and 123 is from Niagara region. So the Niagara region is again on this list again. So Niagara region's been on and off the list several times because the cases are like it's really catching up to like coronavirus cases compared to like ones in Windsor Essex region or London Middlesex region or Hamilton or Halton. It's really like getting close. So today's death is at 56 deaths have been reported today. Kind of unfortunate, but it's gone higher and higher. So I'm going to talk about the Vancouver couple who, again, so the Vancouver couple who they were charged with disobeying isolation, like they were not supposed. So they lied, saying they were like working. There for work, and then yeah, they're supposed to quarantine, yet they didn't. So Rod Baker and his wife, Ekaterina Baker, yeah, they have been busted. They've been busted for breaking these rules. They have been charged $575 each. You know, they went to Beaver Creek, Yukon Territories to like get vaccinated before the vaccine actually made its way to British Columbia, because yeah, like some people just they don't want to follow the rules, and it's crap and embarrassing. And they did this post as workers to receive the Moderna vaccine. However, so the British Columbia Ministry of Health did not name the couple, but they did the rules. So, but the rules are standard. So, or so anyone who is like trying to like, jump around the queue of like the delivery date of the vaccines, yeah, if you're trying to go to another place, yeah, it's very disrespectful. So the statement reads, there is no room in BC's COVID-19 immunization plan for people who are deliberately put vulnerable populations at risk in order to receive their vaccine before the start of their eligibility group. And so I see why, because the rules are they're standard. So the first people who are actually supposed to get the vaccine are people who are like living in long-term care homes. They any and anyone who works there, and basically like some seniors, some remote communities, and native people. So big. So basically, those are who are the worst at risk right now. You know, long-term care homes, and also yeah. And then the second is uh, is available to basically 80 plus and adult and high risk communities, basically essential workers. So they don't basically part of phase two, and they could have waited until phase two, but some people are so impatient and inconsiderate. So based on their age, the government has decided that they're going to have force Rod Baker and Ekaterina Baker to wait until so Rod has to wait until because he's around in 40 to 50s, so he would have to he would not be able to get the second dose of the vaccine until August, and Ekaterina, she has to wait until she's the younger one, so she would have to wait until late August or probably September. So there's no guarantee the Moderna vaccine will be available to the bakers who live in Vancouver. And of course, the great Canadian gaming gaming corporation they do not tolerate staff who do not comply with strict compliance policies in regards to travel. Since Rod Baker broke these rules, yeah, they kicked him off. That's why. So they got what they deserve. They're stalled. So the Ontario government is pushing towards the requiring all international travelers arriving at Toronto Pearson International Airport to be tested for positive, because I know this is important because there have been reports of like so many international travelers who did not get coronavirus tested, and they're bringing the coronavirus cases with them into here, and us Ontarians are very mad about it. So there's affecting the people in Toronto first, and then the people slowly it spreads out to the other regions in Toronto. So we've already closed our borders from the USA, so you can't drive over there. So only trucks are allowed, and trains are allowed to go over. Delivery stuff. So we don't know when. So on January 7th, so Ontario had the federal government is requirement for all returning travelers arriving on an international flight to have a negative molecular polymerase chain reaction. So basically negative. So your coronavirus. Get coronavirus tested. If your result is negative, you can. If you can't, if your results are positive, yeah, no. So this rule was made because the coronavirus variant, which is much more dangerous and it is more contagious. And it is from the United Kingdom. I know Boris Johnson is doing his best to try and curb the cases, but some people just don't choose to listen. And London, UK, it's getting ugly right now. So I think it should be like a standard thing for like people to if they want to like travel internationally, they better do it safely and only for essential reasons, because but also the healthcare workers and need to get their second dose if they're using the Pfizer BioNTech vaccine or the Moderna vaccine, because those vaccines they require double shots. So you get one shot, and then you wait a couple weeks and then get another shot. They have to wait for like 35 days and to 42 days after their first shot. So that's pretty complicated, actually. So let's just hope this rule actually happens, and because if it does, not only is it benefiting us, it's helping us, because we don't need people coming into Ontario for essential reasons. Yet they're bringing coronavirus cases with them. So no, that's not, it's not good. Police will continue to look for people who are allowing large gatherings and issue tickets to those who do. Large gatherings are one cause that contributes to coronavirus cases every day. So stay-at-home regulations affect coronavirus rules and regulations apply to all. Don't break the rules. So this is standard for shopping, work, school, banking, medical appointments if arranged, business appointments if arranged, childcare services. Access to governmental and social services. Delivery of goods, caregiving, please mind, keep it under 5. Take your child to the parent or guardian, take someone in the same household to the approved place under the order, helping someone who is experiencing domestic violence, unsafe conditions, or in need of emergency assistance. You can go out for exercise. You can walk your dog. You must leash your dog. It is standard. So in dog parks, yeah, it's standard. So in parks, it's standard. The only part in so if there's a dog park, you can unleash your dog there. If there's a park that has a dog park in it, the rest of the park, leash your dog. Dog park section, unleash your dog. Know the difference. Skating is allowed in some. So some towns and cities are not allowing skating, but please check. You can attend a place that related to the administration of justice. Exercise the Section 35 indigenous or treaty right. That's for natives only. You can go to an airport or transit, like a transit station for essential travel. Must be essential. If not, you'll be named and shamed. You can visit a house of a person living alone, or a person who is living alone can visit a family, one at a time. Not 2 families at once. No. But you can buy and obtain animal food for your cat or dog or whatever pet you have. Veterinarian services and assistance is still going on. Travel for exam purposes allowed, and moving and making arrangements to buy or sell property and or to begin an land and lease. Yeah. So there's fines for individuals who don't wear a mask or face covering in businesses outdoor indoor public spaces, and crowded outdoor spaces. You'll get fined if you break these rules. So there's fines and even closures for business that are contravening an order. So that includes running a business that when told to close temporarily, not coronavirus constraining staff, because open businesses need to follow this rule. If they're a franchise, then yeah. So no masks on, breaking coronavirus rules, capacity rules, and no safety rules for staff posted, and not checking if staff are following coronavirus rules, because one staff member could blow it up for every other staff member. Hamilton, some Hamilton businesses broke these rules, and it's pretty embarrassing. So there's fine for gatherings exceeding more than 5 people from not from the same household. Host will be charged $1,000. Everyone who showed up pays $750 each. Schools open this week for the Greater Bruce area, Halliburton, Court, Peterborough area, Northumberland, Quinte West region, Kingston, Frontenac, Lennox, and Addington region, Leeds, Grenville, and Lanark region, and Renfrew County. So schools in Toronto, Hamilton, Peel region, York region, and Windsor, Essex region will be opening on Wednesday, February 10th. On Wednesday, yeah. So takeout, drive-thru, and delivery service to restaurants, bars, and cafes are still available. Use DoorDash.ca if a restaurant's website is not working. For delivery, you can just use the app. It's easy. However, hospitalizations, 1,338 people were hospitalized today, and minus 44. That's better. 377 patients in ICU, minus 19. Okay. And 276 ICU patients using a ventilator. Minus 15. So, okay. Lower. Long-term care homes, unfortunately we have 3,462 deaths and 229 outbreaks are going on right now, but that's lower, so that's slightly better, I guess. So I'm just going to say what I usually say. So please follow coronavirus safety rules. Use social media to contact others. Only go on essential travel. Stay out of areas where coronavirus can be high, and follow stay-at-home regulations, please. And please absolutely do not go to other provinces for vaccinations. Please wait your turn, unless if you want to pay a fine of $500 and spend 6 months in jail. Yeah, you're gonna do the crime, you're gonna have to do the time. Stay safe, folks.